Hello, Fever River Rail fans, and welcome back to Fever River Reviews. One, two, three. Today we are going to be looking at Broadway Limited's new run of their 35-ton Plymouth Switcher. This is an exclusive run by Factory Direct for Factory Direct Hobbies. So I went with the ATSF Zebra Stripe variant. There were a few others such as the BNSF Swoop, their current bright orange scheme there, and UP and a few others, including the Penzi, since Broadway loves the Penzi. But I liked this one, so here we are. So as you can see, I have already opened the box. I mistook the plastic portion of the box as a sleeve, so this thing, well, you'll see in a minute. But into the box, Plymouth Switcher, HO scale, the decoder type, 6555 for the item number, then ATSF number 452 zebra stripes. Top of the box, just the logo. Same with the other end, and the back just has lists of their premium features. Now we're gonna pull this out. So as you can see, the box here with the outside plastic, and then the inner packaging, some foam, and the engine. Paperwork included a operator's manual, an exploded diagram, and a warranty paper. But we're here for this. So a little parts bag, added some extra traction tires, which this does have on its center axle. And here we are. Pull it up. Got a crew in the cab. Nicely painted zebra stripes. Decals look nicely applied. And this does have the stock Broadway couplers. I don't have much experience with them. A couple of steam engines, but I've not had any issues with them, but if I do always prefer Katie's. As far as I know, Broadway doesn't use Katie. Got some marker lights there on the front grille, not lit. The bell appears to be separately fitted, as well as the exhaust and sand domes. The headlight right there. And then also the grab irons. Of course, this is a 3-axle variant compared to Walther's 2-axle. So I have already programmed this. We do run DCC here. So let's go ahead and get this on the track. This has not been broken in yet. Be right back. And here we are on to our main layout. Well, engine's all programmed, ran nice on our programming track. So far I am happy with it, but it's also not broken in. Let's take a quick look at how to accelerate. So throttle, full speed, not too bad. Reverse, full speed, about the speed you'd expect out of an industrial switcher. So let's come back in the frame here. Alright, so let's take a look at the crawl. See what speed step it starts moving on, and go, then do that in both directions. Also, headlight does work. Small, but does work. All right, so here we go. So about speed step 4 or 3% throttle, it started moving. During my testing, it's been anywhere from speed step 2 to speed step 6 that it started moving. That is a nice little crawl. So let's back it down. And about 2% is where it stops moving. And for backwards, about speed step 3. And once again, a nice little speed here. So I'm going to bring it to a stop, and I'll be right back after it's had a chance to break in. Here we are over in beautiful Galena, Illinois. This is probably the most recognizable area of our layout, the most true to life, but that's beside the point. What we're here for is to see how much this little thing can pull. So we have this 28 car train of these beautiful Athearn. I think these are old Athearn Blue Box wooden reefers. Custom painted, custom decaled. Each of them has their own individual car number. And they are beautiful. They have beautiful coupler slack. They roll like nothing. The Walthers version of the Plymouth can handle 2 of these going up our big 4% grade. And it struggles at about 4 on this curve here. So we're going to go ahead and hook up and see how the Broadway here does. Now, first, let's take a look at the crawl after break-in. That's 2% now. That is speed step 2 on our throttle going forward, and speed step 3 to go backwards. So let's couple up here. Coupler height's a little high. So let's go ahead and get the camera moved. Bring it up to 50% throttle. And it is handling this here beautifully. And sorry for the poor framing. And it get worse. Handled the curve amazingly here. This is one of our tighter curves, always having issues with the larger cars. And let's open up the throttle as we begin our ascent. So this right here is our, we believe, a 4% grade coming from Galena to our newly renovated yard at Benton. Six of these beautiful reefers, no problem. That is awesome. Now, this is currently full throttle, so for those of you who may like higher speed operations or just like zipping about, maybe not the best engine for you, but I really like it. Faster than it would be than the prototype would be, but Beautiful stop. So these are by far the best rolling cars on the club has. So maybe not the best test of strength. However, compared to the Walthers version, I've only been able to get 2 of these up this hill without having to physically pull the engine by hand. So all around, if you like your industrial switchers, you like your little odd engines like I do, this thing is great. Really quiet. So I'm going to go ahead and pop it off the reefers here, and we're going to go check out how well it runs on our turntable, as we do have a few issues with it with some of our other engines. And finally, here we are over at our new 6-stall roundhouse with a 130-foot turntable. We're going to bring the Broadway Plymouth onto the turntable with a few coal hoppers. And we'll push the coal hoppers up onto the coal loader, if they all fit. I have not tested this. And already issues? That might just be a dirty bit of track. More than likely, that's the issue. The design of the turntable kind of inhibits cleaning. So just make sure it's all clear and set the index, and we shall see if we can get it up the hill here. Had no problem running the reefers, so these 3 coal hoppers, which shouldn't be an issue if it recognizes the change in direction. And if I don't let these derail. My bad. All right. Oh, for crying out loud. So continue to push. Turntable readjusted a little bit. It's a bit of a bump, so it does have to work coming off there. And up the hill. So as I bring these guys back onto the turntable, once again, absolute beautiful engine, great work. It functions great. It's, excuse me, it is quiet. Turntable's not the best shape, but it's more down to installer's error. So in conclusion, great detail, great engine, great mechanism. Once again, if you're interested in these small little industrial engines, I highly recommend this. I personally think the Walthers versions... Actually, no. I'm not... With the exception of Walthers having a Keep Live in their version, I think Broadway's is far superior. So, have a good day. You see anything else on our layout that you have questions about, drop the question in the comments. We can do a review on it. Or if you have a particular locomotive you want to see a review of from us, just drop it in the comments. Questions, comments, concerns. Comments on the video, Facebook page. Feel free to message us. Keep on modeling.